Okay, so I'm kind of filming this a little bit backwards here, but I'm gonna go ahead and make my colored slip that I want. So I have my slip, and this slip I have added extra Darvan to make it more fluid. I want it very, very fluid when I do this. So I have a bunch of mason jars and everything, but I needed something that I could easily dip my piece into. So I got these jars. I hope that they work okay. I hope that they're sealed up and all that. So I'm gonna start. I really need a new scale because it does not like to turn on for me. And I think I'm gonna do pink and yellow. So I have this Alpine Rose, and I'm not exactly sure how much to add, honestly. This part I really don't know. This is kind of gonna be a guessing game. So I need some kind of utensil to put it in there. And yes, I definitely should have a mask, but I'm only doing a little bit. I have a much better idea. Pause. So since I truly don't know how much I should add, like what the math should be on this, I at least will have this and know what I did. So at least I'll know if I wanted it to be darker, lighter, so on. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with 50 grams. A little bit more. Okay. Close enough. Okay, so 50 grams to how much slip? Okay, now the video that I did watch on this, he definitely had even sieved his slip to have no chunks. I obviously have chunks here. This is very fluid, but I don't know if it's gonna be fluid enough, honestly. I think I'm gonna add it into here and then maybe add another drop or two of Darvan. So we're gonna tear that. Okay, so 50 grams. Yep, really needing a new scale. So the thing of this is I need it deep enough that I can dip my pieces. Let's just make it even 1500. Okay, that should be deep enough I can at least get the top part. Okay, so now I'm gonna mix this up. Don't really need that now. Found that. Okay, let's make sure it's all mixed up on the bottom. Okay. I'm gonna go with that. Now I'm gonna grab a little marker. And just write. Ta-da. Okay, next one. Do we do yellow or orange? We'll do chartreuse. My eyes aren't working. And I'm not a good speller, so trying to spell chartreuse is not gonna be easy for me. Okay. We're done with that pink, so I need to get that cleaned up. Okay. Clean the pink off. Okay, so we're gonna do 50 again. Okay, so now that that's good and done, put the lid on that. I was gonna do a tester, but I think I'll just wait until I have everything trimmed and ready to go. So, while I trim, I'll walk through what I did here. So, let's go trim some pots. Okay, so kind of thought that I would talk about how I made the solution, the tea, while I am trimming. Okay, so I was gonna record and show the entire whole process, but turns out I was so engrossed in all of the videos and learning part of this that I kept watching more and more videos on it instead of recording. So that is where I am. So first thing was first is, well, very first thing is watch some videos. I had to learn, right? You got to kind of know a little bit of what you're doing before you do it. So, I did buy a, oh, starting off not good here. I did buy a workshop and I watched that, and then I went and I got some loose leaf tobacco. So yes, you can make this solution with darn near anything really, I think, as long as it's really highly acidic. But watching all of these videos and everything, I really liked the way that the tobacco solution it just branches out differently than others. And so I really liked that. And that is what I wanted to imitate. So I bought the loose leaf tobacco, and I know the guy that was like there when I was checking out, and I'm pretty sure he was like, you're buying tobacco? So he asked what it was for, and because I was like, I've never bought loose leaf tobacco before. I have no idea what I'm looking for. I don't even care really. I just need it. And then he was like, well, who's it for? I said, me, it's for me. But I told him it was for my pottery. And so it legit does not matter what it tastes like, what strength, or, I mean, I'm sure the strength probably matters, but I don't know if there is a difference in that at all between one company to the next. So, he just got me the cheapest bag. I boiled water and I stuck about half of it, half of the tea, or the half of the tobacco in the boiling water. It was about 2 cups of boiling water to half the bag. So that was kind of my measurement, my solution there. And I just let that steep, probably not for long enough. I really was anxious to just get going and do more things. So it was probably only about 5-ish minutes. So not long. And so after that was steeped, the video that I watched, or the class that I took, I guess I should say, they said to do between 15 to 30% solution to, or 15 to 20% of the colorant to the solution. So I did small batch, obviously. This is my very first time doing this, so I didn't want to make boatloads and never do it again, and then have all that extra colorant. Having extra colored slip, that's no big deal. I will definitely do something with those, so not a big deal on that. So I did 50 grams of the tobacco to, it was 10, I think 10 to, I'll tell you later, 10 to 15% of this stain. So that was kind of my formula that I did. And mixed them all up, and that was about it. So sorry about that. Kind of have lots of interruptions this morning. But I think that's pretty much all that I really need to tell you. I mean, it was the lighter colors, I did more. So I did true 15 grams of the mason stains that were lighter, like the pink and the yellow. I know pink sometimes burns out at cone 6, so we will see. This is all trial and error here. And then I didn't have any purple. I did not do purple. Would have been pretty, but purple's expensive, so. So yeah, I did 15 grams of the light colored stains to 50 grams of the tobacco tea. And then I did closer to 10 grams of the darker ones. I have like a grass green and a French green, which is very teal. So those are kind of my colors. Okay, so now I'm gonna stamp the bottom. What I did was I cut a sponge and put it on a stick. I can press down, it doesn't indent. Now I'm also gonna take this and I'm gonna dip the top real quick into water. Get that a little more rehydrated. That last one, I pushed a little too hard. Dip that into water. I'm gonna need that. Because I use plastic bats, the bottoms get they stay more wet or wetter, whatever you want to say, and the rims dry out much quicker. So this is just something I honestly have never really done before, but I saw somebody else do that and I was like, that's kind of brilliant. Because I do love my plastic bats. I'm not good at cleaning them up, if you saw that. Not good at cleaning much of anything in my pottery area. I just want to make, and I have very little time to make. So the time that I do have to make, I want to make. I don't want to clean. That's just a fact. That's how it is. Okay. Now they kind of got a little bent when I put the plastic over them, so I'm gonna find the right spot to do this.
I feel way uncomfortable in there. I was thinking, what?
I'm just making my lip here.
Is there gonna be like a song in this?
No.
Can you delete that part?
It's okay. What were you gonna tell me?
I don't want to say it out loud.
All right, well, hang on real quick and I'll pause this. Okay.
I want you to delete that part.
Oh, I don't think I can, babe. All right, now I'm gonna cut my hole for the straw. Okay. I will have to clean that out again before I let it dry, because I guarantee when I put the slip on, it's gonna fill it even more. Now, put it upside down. Start with pink. Okay, we're gonna do a couple that are pink. And basically I'm gonna dip it into this and then very quickly add some of these colors. So
can I help you? Just tell me what to do.
Yes and no.
This is me shaking out.
Okay, so I have French green would be really pretty on the pink.
And green?
I don't want pink because that won't match.
Wait, look. Why is it that color?
Yep, shake it up.
Ooh, that's
French
pretty.
Green.
It's pretty when they're like shaken up.
Chartreuse
Like,
and
look at
orange.
that.
Should we do those three?
It looks like coffee.
And, well,
What iced coffee?
yeah, it is a little bit. It's tea that you do not want to drink.
Yeah.
You would be very sick.
Can I just like shake these all up? Grass green. Nice. I like
Okay,
that.
so I'm going to use my Sumi brushes.
I just want to shake up all of them. Now this just looks like, seriously, like use of a Juice grass.
Juice grass?
Yeah, I don't know how to like
Water
mumble
bucket?
words together. Oh my gosh. Yes, 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 yes. This is a very pretty pink. It's a pink alpine rose, I
Okay,
think.
do I have another good Sumi brush?
Oh, it's wet.
Okay, I think that's about all that I've got. So let's get one of my biggest and fluffiest brushes here. We'll go with that one. Okay.
Color, so pretty. Can't really see the color. Yeah.
All right. Well, we don't want pink. I do want the tangerine with this.
Do you want the green the grass green?
Nope. We're gonna leave those over there. Okay, so
Can
we're
I
gonna have.
introduce all of the colors? French green.
All right.
She
is being
Chartreuse,
her
something another,
chartreuse
and targarine. This need to be
tangerine.
Tangerine.
Yes.
This needs to be mixed up a little because I still can see like this, and you don't want to see that, right? You don't want to see that.
Oh yeah. We're also gonna. Okay. So now these jars get a little top heavy when we open them.
Yeah, I know.
So let's.
One time,
we're gonna also stir it, okay?
One time I also almost got my like finger like a cut because from opening one of those. It was that one I think.
Was that?
Yeah. Can I put
Okay,
on?
let's do this one.
I wanted to do that. Wait, can I help you paint?
This first one, let me do it, okay? Because I don't know. This is the very first time I've done a cup.
Oh.
Okay. So since I've never done it before, I want to do it the first time so that I know what I'm doing. Deal?
Deal.
Please leave it there because I don't want them to tip over.
Okay.
Okay. So let's just do a plain one.
A plain one.
First.
Clifford's asleep.
All right. So if I dip it down, it is going to grow up a little bit. Get it grow up. But I think I kind of want to do...
Wow.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Okay.
You should like do that and with the glaze.
Okay, I gotta hurry. So I'm gonna shake it. Oh, I need sponge. Do we have a sponge right here?
You should like put like little drizzles on this on the edge so it can like drop down. That's gonna be so pretty.
Okay.
With the tangerine.
So.
Why are you doing it the other way?
Oh.
I don't want to get my white socks dirty.
Well, then you're gonna have to move it to it, girl.
Well, we do have stain removal, so who cares? Ooh, pretty, pretty. That looks like a tree right now.
Exactly. That's exactly the point, babe.
Oh my gosh. I love that. That is so pretty. It's like getting like spring vibes though.
Spring vibes?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, you need to add a little more
I
yellow
don't know
on
how
this.
bright this is gonna be, and I want it to be super bright. So I
You
don't
need
know.
to add more yellow on the yellow sides because they are so like
Okay, it's
dark.
becoming
Pretty.
dry enough.
That is pretty. You should look at this tree.
Oh,
Look at this tree.
you see how the pink slip is coming back down on the rim?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
You
really
should,
want
like,
that.
Erase that, like, with your little sponge.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to though. Okay, focus on it. Okay, so now I'm gonna set this off to the side. I don't know what that is though.
What?
Okay, now we're gonna have another one.
Yeah, you do need to, like, get that off.
Yeah, clean it up a little bit, huh?
Can I try just one color? Just one color.
One color. Which color are you going to be in charge of?
Well, this one.
The orange?
Yeah. Because this is no more new. And I like new stuff. Look at my horse.
Okay. I think I need to dip it just a little bit longer. Like, shake it a little bit more.
Why? Why?
Because I don't want, like that one, how it fell back on top of it.
Yeah.
I don't want that. Okay. So,
Chartreuse.
I do want to, do I want to do this with my left hand or with my right?
Well, you're righty, so you should do it with your right.
Well, but I gotta,
Brother. Huh?
ah!
You should have worn your pottery shirt because it's really messy.
Oh, everything in pottery is messy.
Yeah. True that.
Okay.
Hurry,
There we
hurry,
go.
hurry.
All right. So
Yellow.
do it up here, okay? Now this has some texture.
Hey, mine is moving. Mother.
You gonna do it right there? Right.
Oh.
Yep, that's fine. Do it where you did it. Grab some more.
Mix, 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 mix.
Yeah, you guys aren't able to see any of this, are you? Okay, let's do it this way.
Ah! It dripped down. No, I got my sock dirty.
Well, you should have shoes down here. Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna do a little bit more of yours color.
Okay. Because I only got like 2 done. Well, Mom, we could use stain removal if you would like. That is like so beautiful, like right now. Like so beautiful.
Okay. It's so dark.
Well, darkness turns into brightness.
Oh, it's pretty cool.
That was Mom's, not
All right.
mine. Like that was totally not mine. I was in charge of this. The pink. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, so should we do yellow for those?
Mom.
Yes.
I have a secret. When I don't know words, I go blah, 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 blah.
That's your secret?
Yeah.
Guess what? You just told all of YouTube your secret.
Don't tell it.
Okay. So now, if we're doing chartreuse, we do not want chartreuse colorant. So we're going to put this one away.
Can we like do green grass green, or like pink pink?
Okay, so we'll do grass green, pink, and let's do one more color for the chartreuse. Orange.
That's blah, blah, blah. Actually, I like the teal. I don't want this.
Will the teal and the green be good? I think with colors that we have, I think the grass green and this won't be as good together. So, close this one up.
That hurts my fingers when I like close it.
Yeah, you want to shake these two?
Sure. It's my protein shake.
Your protein shake.
Are you gonna have a new glaze?
A new glaze. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
That.
Well, so these, yep, that one's going to be chartreuse, which is a yellowy green. Hopefully it doesn't look like bleh.
I don't say
We
blah,
won't
blah,
know
blah.
what it's going to look like.
I don't say blah, blah, blah.
Okay. So,
So let's open up these.
oh, and then let me,
Ah.
you snap ya?
Yes. That hurts.
there's those.
Darn, that hurts.
Okay.
I don't want to open that one. It's gonna hurt my fingers.
You just kind of do it slow.
I want to be in charge of the pink.
You want to be the pink?
Yeah. I like pink.
Okay, then I'm gonna move these
But
over here.
I like teal better than pink. Like that teal.
Yeah.
Like a French green.
Okay.
There.
We're gonna do this one. Well, if you got pink, let me take also the green, okay?
Whoo!
You got that one?
Yes.
All right.
What was that noise?
You know what? I think I'm gonna move you for this. So we're gonna pause. Okay, I think maybe from this angle,
Yeah.
I won't, my arm won't be blocking, okay? So, we're gonna,
Dip, 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 dip. Whoa, that's going high.
ooh, yep, and I'm denting the bottom.
You are? How? What do you mean?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Well, I'm still a second grader, so yeah.
You're done with second grade, girl.
Oh yeah, I'm a third grader. Well, summer. I'm still basically a second grader if I did have summer school.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Montage speed. Hey, I need
Go ahead and put it down here too. Let's just see what that does.
Yeah, the pink and the green are really like cringe.
Cringe?
Yeah. Like they don't vibe together.
You're cringe.
Mother. You are my mother. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Splash.
No more pink. Let's add.
Aww. Yeah, my pinkity pink style works. Did I sound like a chicken?
A little bit.
Where's this?
I'm really wondering if when all this is done, if I did not
What happens if this doesn't work out?
mix them enough. I don't know. He said 15 to 20 or 15 to 30%, and that's what I did.
Well.
But
Let's just see.
okay,
If there's like a,
flip it back over.
it can just be like an epic fail.
An epic fail.
Yeah, we worked hard on it, but it failed.
Well, if it fails, I have 5 straw cups that have failed.
Oh.
And I probably could just put a glaze over it if it looks ugly. Right?
That's mom's secret. That's my mom's secret.
Okay, let's go for another one.
What color is this?
That is yellow green chartreuse. Why are we shushing? Sounds like you're just impatient. All right.
Bubble. Oh, it's a mountain fall. So quiet. Listen to the birds. They are nice and calm.
Birds are nice and calm.
You just wrote.
Okay, go.
And 3, 2, and Monco speed. My lord. What? These trees looking pretty. Like a difficult. Yeah, I think pink is done. I did enough pink. I don't want to step in like the paint down there, so can you like move your foot so I can like wipe it off? I'm a worker.
Okay.
I just clean this place up and yep. So you don't step in all of it.
Should we do the last one as just regular?
No, let's just do it crazy and let's call it like ours.
Go crazy and call it ours, huh?
Yeah. We can do a mix of colors.
I'm getting hungry. I'm ready for breakfast.
Girl, hey, sweetie.
Right. We're going to go out to eat for breakfast. She has a gift card to our local bakery. So we're excited. Okay.
I don't want to touch that. I don't want to get my hands dirty.
Last one. We're going to do it.
Let's just call it ours.
I might be holding it in too long. I don't know.
Or too short.
We're going to shake hard.
Mother, you could break it. If some of them don't work out, then we can just call it ours. Yeah. So, when is our montage?
Okay.
Montage speed!
Don't dab hard.
I'm not. I'm just gonna go like that. Oh, sorry.
That was a good one.
Me? Wait, can I see it? Ooh, pretty.
Are you done with pink?
No.
I want to go over one more time on that spot. Is that okay? The spot that you did do earlier.
Hey, Cubble Hubble. Hey, Bobby. My little quiffer Bubby. You little big fatty. Mom, I just noticed this, but Clifford's getting a lot more skinnier.
Well, probably because you guys aren't feeding him.
We are.
What?
He's just Cuddles is like the fat one now. He's like eating everything. Cuddles. But Clifford is my little good boy.
Okay.
I want to treat Bobby. You don't have to be so quiet. You can be loud and fart.
Okay, honey, you've given him like 5 treats today.
That was his second one, I think. No clue. It was his third or second.
So maybe I'm hanging it upside down too long too. I don't know. We shall see. There we have them. Drying now. So, I will wait until they are more dry. Okay, Emily, stop. I will wait until they're a little bit more dry and then I'll stick them in the kiln and we will get them fired by the end of next week. So, we'll see. Hey there, so here I am, glaze day, and I completely forgot that I was filming about these. So what I did, just a real recap, quick recap on what I did, is I plugged the straw holes with some paper towels. I tore off a little piece of paper towel, plugged the hole, and then I poured and then poured out some Spectrum Mimosa. So the insides are all going to be yellow. Yellow kind of seems to be the color of choice this year. And like I said, the outside of these are going to be chartreuse, which should be like a yellowish green. I really hope that they don't clash. That's what I'm hoping for on those. And then the pink, and I think those are going to be great. So since I did that, I can still see where some of it poured out, and I just don't want it to completely clash. So I'm going to go around and just kind of wipe up the rims, and then they go directly back into the kiln for the biscuit or for the glaze fire. Okay. Last but not least, I have my Mocha diffusion. So I did color the slip, and I colored it with chartreuse, and then I had different colors of the tobacco tea, and I'm not a big fan of how well that turned out. You really can't see it very well. So I don't know what I'll do. This one's okay. This one you can see this one a little bit better. So I did, I think, 3 with the chartreuse.
I can't have your real glass, so I'm just using those.
That'll work. Okay, here's the last one with chartreuse. So you can tell there. Yeah, I think maybe the chartreuse was too colored, I think. Because then this one was pink, and the pink did burn out, but you can definitely tell that it's Mocha diffusion on these better. Looks like that guy's a little chunk in the slip. And I made these all straw cups. So yeah, there we go. I tried Mocha diffusion for the first time. I think it worked out. It's just, I need more practice. So, all right. Thank you for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed week. And my next kiln unloading that I do will have quite a few more fall things. And if you're like me, you're excited because I hate summer and I live in Kansas. So, ugh. But, all right. Everybody have a wonderful week and God bless. See you when I see you next.